looked pleased. He even scratched Jojo's ears. "And a dog," he added to the Armand family. "What's your name?" "Armand Pooley," said the other without any hesitation, "and I've never been one to fear work." "The work isn't so hard," said Monsieur Bruneau, "but it ties one down. That's why the last man left." "Oh, I'm already right well tied down by my family," Armand assured him. "And the pay is low," added Monsieur Bruneau, "but that's because of the living quarters that go with the job." "Living quarters?" asked Armand, perking up. "Right through the door here," said the man, and he led Armand into the cubbyhole and down some steps. And he opened another door. "3 rooms," he went on, "small, of course, and the light is poor, but they're dry and there's running water in the kitchen." He snapped on a dim light, and Armand looked at each room in turn, as if it were very particular about where his family lived. The paint was peeling off the walls, and the few pieces of furniture were torn down to the bone. The kitchen stove was rusted, and the linoleum on the floors cracked and faded. But even as he looked, Armand saw the room change in front of his eyes. As if by magic, the walls brightened with a new coat of paint. Lace curtains appeared at the small, high windows. He walked over the floors carefully, as if not to disturb the woven rugs which would replace the linoleum. The splintered tabletop disappeared under a checkered cloth. Susie was sitting by it, studying her books. The stove began to crackle as Madame Calcé stood over it and stirring the soup. And there was Evelyn, climbing the high stool to look out of the window. Paul was playing with Jojo in the courtyard. "It isn't walls and furniture that make a home," Armand told Monsieur Bruneau. "It's the family." And then he added, "Monsieur Latour said to tell you that he recommended me highly." "I can see by your appearance that you are sober and industrious, Pooley," said Monsieur Bruneau, "and that is enough for me. Do you think you could get moved in by tomorrow? That doesn't give you much time, but I'd like to be free for New Year's Day." New Year's Day. Tomorrow night would be New Year's Eve. It would find the Calcés and himself beginning a new life as well. "We can move in this afternoon, monsieur," said Armand. "The children's mother has half the day off, and we don't have much bric-a-brac to move." Monsieur Bruneau explained some of the duties. There were the keys hanging in the cubbyhole. They belonged to the rooms over the stores. Be sure the tenants didn't walk off with them. He must close and lock the gate at night and open it early in the morning. Perhaps Madame would help him with the keys and roomers. A woman was so necessary in a job like this. That is why he hadn't taken the last 2 men who applied. Oh, that would suit Madame Calcé to a hair. Now she could give up her job in the laundry and stay home to look after her children and the roomers. She would be earning her own way, and that would make her happy. And the 2 men shook hands. As he turned to go, Armand noticed the twisted trunk of old wisteria vine in the corner. Come spring, a vine that big would be covering the ugly blind walls with blossoms. The courtyard would be a garden. At last he was on his long way to where the Calcés were waiting. Jojo barked happily at his heels, as if his eyes, too, had seen the way the rooms and the courtyard would look in the future. Armand walked briskly. He raised his head so that the points of his beard were thrust forward. He straightened his shoulders in the mended coat. He wasn't a hobo anymore. He was a working man of Paris. The end.